Hey, you're watching Bourbon Forage Fishing. This side-by-side should have been done about 2 months ago. I've been fishing too much, you guys. Haven't been on my bourbon making stuff, but I'm trying to drink more alcohol, trying to get a little sloppy drunk every night, build up my tolerance, get my palate back. And I got COVID, and I think it screwed my palate up a bit. But that's neither here nor there. Forget about all that. The important thing is we're trying to see how much better is Russell's 15 than Russell's Rickhouse Camp Nelson F. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what particular Rickhouse one there are. I'm sure they're around the same quality and level. When you hold these motherfuckers up next to each other, you notice one thing. The 15's like, I don't know, 3 times darker than the Rickhouse. That's not gonna bode well for the Rickhouse, boys and girls. This 15 looks like she could be a bagger. On the nose, it's got those deep licoricey shoe polish dark notes that you get from old bourbon, and a beautiful candied cherry. That classic wild turkey smokiness, of course, but it is really good, folks. Yeah, that Rickhouse is pretty weak comparably. Way lighter. It's more of that typical, like, honey roasted peanut with smoke wild turkey. It smells good, but boy, this 15, the depth and character that it has compared to this Rickhouse. Let's drink the Rickhouse first, see what happens. Super light and sweet. Honey roasted peanuts all day. There's some apple pear vibrations mixed in with it. Some of that kind of vibe. It's very good. It's very sweet, very simple, and very delicious. You take some little bit of barbecue smoky peanuts, throw them in with a bunch of honey roasted peanuts. Boom. Then throw a little bit more honey on top. Maybe slice an apple or a pear over it. Mash it all together, and you've got Russell's Rickhouse. It's very good. It's very, very good. And I think I actually tried this next to... It was like a Blanton straight from the barrel and a Taylor barrel proof. It's not as good, but it's like in that tier. It's in that tier somewhere. And I think this Russell 15 is in a different tier altogether. I think I've tried this kind of next to the Stag Junior. I said the Russell's 15 was like a really good Stag Junior store pick or like a batch 12 or something like that. So there's just, like I said, black licorice, delicious shoe polishy, dark cherry. A lot of depth in this Russell's 15. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia, that is so good. So sweet. You know, there's really no honey roasted peanut in the Russell 15, which is kind of utterly shocking. It's just all dark cherry, candy, and black licorice. And that's it. It's not super complex. There is some smokiness and stuff dancing around. I'm sure we could get into our imaginations and envision millions of little small side flavors. But this Russell's is so much deeper, darker, and just richer. Some really nice, really decent viscosity on that beast. It just coats the mouth with deep, dark, rich, beautiful flavors. Let's go back to the Rickhouse and try it after. See what happens, after we've tried the Russell 15. I don't think this is going to fare well for the Rickhouse. Wow. Yeah, it's a good thing I tried the Rickhouse. I can't really even taste anything. It tastes like water compared to that Russell's 15. So the question of the topic or question of the video: how much better is the Russell's 15 than the Russell's Rickhouse? Substantially better, right? This is by far the best wild turkey product I've had by far. It is fabulous. It kicks the dog shit out of the Russell's Rickhouse, like really kicks the dog shit out of it. And this is not quite BTAC level, but it's approaching that. Like I said, it's like a very good batch of Stag Junior or a Stag Junior store pick. I think it's on that tier, right below BTAC. It's very good whiskey. I wish I had more bottles of this. So, hope you enjoyed this content. Thank you for watching Bourbon Forage Fishing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to get a Patreon developed for you guys with some cool membership perks and such. So keep your eye tuned for that, and take care.